Hello everybody, and welcome back. Quick update here before we get into anything. Update slash apology. I apologize for not really having content for the past nearly 2 months. I was feeling really demotivated and depressed, so I figured rather than giving you guys bad videos, I would just wait until I felt motivated again. Which I do now. So expect videos to pick back up full force. I know for a fact I'm not going to hit my goal, but let this also serve as the 60 subscriber special. So it'll go a little longer and I might do a little bit of weird stuff. I don't know. But we're going to continue with the Sisters of Eve Epic Arc. So we have mercenary distractions. Situation here we have here is a delicate one. We can't go after Vitamala directly, even though he doesn't really have a clue about what he's doing. He's too well connected to displace without good reason. I'd expect this sort of thing from the Galante, but not in the state. A man achieves rank because of his hard work and dedication, not because of his father has friends in the bureaucracy. Oh, that word. Someone else can help with this situation. A true warrior, a dutiful servant of the state. The first difficulty is freeing up his schedule. If you can handle that part, I can deal with the paperwork for his reassignment. Okay, so we're going to go deal with some Gnosis for him. Let us accept the mission. It's right in here. Let's go shoot up some Gnosis. One thing you should know about the Gnosis is they are the general enemies of the Caldari. Now this means that running Caldari state missions, you'll often run into, well, the Gnosis. What crystals do I have loaded? Oh, radio. Well, that's... I should be able to get away with multi for this. And we'll get a nice little payout. Not a lot, but hey, we're still sitting on 28 mil. That's nothing really to scoff at. Should actually move this down here so it's more out of the way. I'm just used to having inventory up there. Rep on, the afterburner on, and let's go shoot up some Gnosis. I actually want to put the radio crystals back on. I'm smirked. We can actually lock a bit out of our combat range now with radio. So that's pretty good. Now we can basically switch to just multi. Because we're right in here on top of them now. These missions aren't really all that hard yet. The final mission might be a little difficult, but maybe not. I have no doubt that the lasers R Us here can handle it. I wonder what rocks are here. Just a bunch of feldspar. Right there! We are now done. Simple as that. I kind of regret having not done some videos on this sooner, as something just basically finished up that would have been rather helpful to new players, but I'm not even going to mention it now because it's an event that's now passed. Well, I suppose the effects of it would still be seeable. Hi, Paladin. Why is the market stuck on what I was looking at last on my other character? I mean, what? Where is it? Sunisis. They're a little cheaper now. They're a nice destroyer. As you know, it's one of my goals to get one for this character. So there we go. Now we can grab our next mission. At least 150 meters cubed of cargo space. That might be a little bit of a problem. Let's see here. Can I? Yeah, I can use the tech too. there any nearby? 2 jumps. 1 jump. 1 jump. None right in here. Well, there's a few tech 1. That'll work. I just need 1. So give me this. That's probably not gonna need the damage control on at the moment, but now I'll remove one of the damage mods. I'm gonna need to leave also most of my cargo here. I'll just take the essential crystals, so I can only really hold 8 of them. So I'll take those and the ultraviolet. A little bit of a strange ship, but it'll work. I mean, it's definitely going to get the job done. I'm actually going to see if I can repair this here. Yeah, let's repair this heat damage. No, it wasn't coordinating with the Navy's emergency. Logistics division. There's a colony nearby that missed a shipment of farming supplies thanks to the chaos caused by these drones. If we don't make the delivery ourselves, we risk the entire agricultural economy. To take the goods over to our fleet, they will deal with the rest. We can finally turn our focus towards the underlying cause of these problems. Okay, so need to load this in. We'll be back here, so it's not really a big deal that I'm having to leave that stuff in the station. I've honestly, as I believe I've mentioned, I've never done the Epic Arc before, so I legitimately don't know what to expect. This might just be as simple as I'm just going to warp to this place and hand this thing in. Or it might turn out to be a lot more difficult than that. I don't know. Oh, it's acceleration gated. Music change. Color first, let's look far better prepared this time around. Anti-support frigates and cruisers flank their larger allies, standing by ready to deal with the smaller hostiles that come their way. These drones try to escape, the faster and more agile ones won't slip past the amassed fleet so easily now. I think what I'm doing is taking this over to the storage warehouse. Yeah, the Caldari are actually getting a little smart. I don't know how they haven't just destroyed those yet. Those really aren't much of a threat. I mean, this is literally just a Caldari drone. It's a Caldari heavy drone. One shot and it tends to die from just about anything. I should probably have turned the afterburner on. We made this go a lot faster. I'm kind of out of it. I'm used to flying a battleship that has no prop mod on it. So, a prop mod is a propulsion module. And now we dock. The bonus to the Epic Arc here is it actually helps you build standings with a fair group of each of the faction's agents. Like with this, it's helping us build with the Hayasoda Corporation, which are a member of Caldari State. You mix that with I'm blanking on everything. Mix that with connections, and you can generally get close to level 3s by the time you're done with the Epic Arc. At least closer than you would have been without it. Now we can just pop everything back in. damage mod back on. Our little frigate's feeling nice again. Mission. Drone inside. Normally, the local security forces want to handle this drone threat themselves, but we're willing to contract the job out to a capsuleer. You'll have to go in alone while our fleet holds the line. I suggest you take some friends into the fight. The drones have been growing in number, and those are more corrupted and somehow find their way into the swarm. As you neutralize the threat, you should be able to search the wreckage for something that will help you with your investigation. I want to bring a friend? Nah. We'll be fine. Like, seriously, we should definitely be fine with this. It's not going to be that hard. Warp to location, turn our armor rep on. As I believe I've mentioned, we are much better fit than what the game is going to be assuming we're fit like. Because, well, I'm a experienced player. To a new player, you might actually want to see if you can track down a friend. Generally, that's just a good thing in EVE, is always track down your friend. Always track down a friend. It's always nice to just get yourself in with a nice corporation. Now, we go after that blob, finally. After all this time. Because, you know, they have to hold the line. Because those rogue drones are surrounded from this side. I've never quite understood things like this, but PvE in EVE doesn't make sense. It's best just to not question it. You'll keep your sanity longer. Overload a cycle so we can get there a bit faster. Here goes a few of them locking onto me. Switch over to radio. Oh, there's a few more. I would remove these from the overview, but I don't like removing NPCs from the overview. I know we probably won't ever have a case of actually fighting the Caldari, but just in case we do, it's always just kind of helpful. Shoot down some of these drones. Don't really have to move much from here, so I'll just stop moving. Yeah, I can only lock 4 ships. Yeah, from here this should be pretty simple. Switch over to ultraviolet. You notice the weapon effects have changed, which is something I actually quite like that they did in a very recent patch, as in the September patch. This just happened. Whoa, for some reason, yeah, glitching out a bit. Even the damage effects have changed. It's rather nice. Actually might be able to use this little guy to show you. Oh no, it just exploded. Need to start actually putting some distance between me and these little guys, because our beams aren't going to be able to track them too well at really close range. And there we go. Last of them taken care of. Inspect the wreckage. Cool. Nothing in the wreckage. I feel like I've missed something. Little Rock. The rogue drones have taken it over. I love little details like that. Yeah, I definitely think I've maybe missed something in that whole scuffle. I don't know. Either way, we have to go talk to this person now, turn in the mission, and then guess we're heading back to the Sisters of Eve. I also like the standings increase you get with them. They are, without a doubt, the best faction to run missions with. They give more LP, well, loyalty points, and ISK than the other factions will to do the same missions. Like, it's same difficulty, so long as you don't mind pissing off the Amar and Caldari. Mostly the Amar, though, because they are a Galante Mimitar faction. As much as they are also independent. We are probably not... We might go through with them. I don't know. Goes to mission. Now I need to report to that person in Arnon. Oh, I think that's actually getting pretty close to the end of the epic arc. It's pretty neat. Yeah, now if we open up our agent finder here, no, none are available there. Okay, we don't have any available level 3 yet. We're bound to be getting close, though, with the Masuda Corporation. Or not. Jeez, we haven't really been getting standings with them at all. It's just this one agent really likes us. We are still high enough to run level 2s with them, though, which is good. We can also run level 2s with the Sisters of Eve, the Ministry of Internal Order, the Theology Council, the Imperial Academy. We can actually run 3s with, but I believe Imperial Academy doesn't have agents. I actually forget what group we were running with. I think it was the Theology Council that we were running with. Wrong thing. This is the one way to figure it out. Loyalty point. Yep, Theology Council. It's the only group I have LP with, so. Well, let's make our way over to, there. I forgot to read what the person was saying. Whoops. Well, you guys can pause it and read it. I'm not used to this. There's someone running in a catalyst. It's actually pretty recommended that you use a destroyer or a cruiser for these missions. You'll see why once we get to the final mission, but it's definitely something you'll want to consider. If you can fly one, I would suggest a destroyer for these. If you are Amar or Galante, I would suggest the drone destroyers, so you can focus more on your tank. Caldari, ignore the missile destroyer. Just ignore it. I forget its name. I'm gonna find its name really quick. It's so bad I can't even remember its name. It's gonna get fixed soon, but for now, ignore it. The Corax. It's just a little too big for what it does, and yeah, like, where's the stats? It's mass. That's like the mass of a cruiser with ease. They are really bulky. I think it's mass. Something in it. Also, this is pretty new. Little market thing at the bottom. Yeah, for the Caldari, I'd suggest the Cormorant for your destroyer for doing this. The Mimitar, really just pick whichever one you like more. They both work. Now, I can't really show accurate fits with them because Alpha Clone. I'm a Mar. I can't fly these. Wait, was it mass? I forget the problem. The Corax has problems. I can't remember what they are. Well, I know one of its problems is kinetic missiles. It's locked into a specific damage type of missile. But, yeah. I myself prefer the Thrasher because of its fitting. You get 7 turrets, 3 mids, 2 lows. This is 7, 3, and 3. You basically gain a low slot, but lose a high slot. That utility high slot could be a salvager or a tractor beam or something else to just kind of help you. Like with little boxes that are further away, tractor beam's good for that. Which is why I like the Thrasher for mission running. Both are good, so just really pick whichever one you want. Oops, wrong thing. The Amar, I suppose you could use a Corsair, because it's not a bad ship. But the Dragoon is definitely better for, you know, mission running, that is. PvP, the Corsair probably wins if you don't have friends. If you do have friends, Dragoon is probably still better because of the energy Nostrosfu and neutralizing effects. Never doubt the power of energy neutralizing. So many valuable things in Eve runoff cap. And Galante, the Catalyst is what they'll give you. But get used to flying drone boats. They will be your best ships. Even once you become an Omega and are flying battleships, the Galante always have a drone ship, and it's generally their best ship. Wow, these are overpriced. I didn't think things would be this expensive outside of trade hubs. Jeez. That is ridiculous. I suppose it's basing it off of tar. There. Okay. Why is it basing it off of tar? Or closest. Okay. Yeah, the Galante have drone everything. They have a drone frigate that is borderline overpowered. They have the drone destroyer. They have a drone cruiser in the Vexor. They have a drone battle cruiser in the Myrmidon, I believe it's called. Yes, Myrmidon. Also has an armor repair rate bonus, which makes it rather effective for doing level 4s with. But you can't train that as an alpha. So. We dock here in Arnon. As I mentioned, I believe we're getting fairly close to the end of the Epic arc. Which is rather nice. It means we'll be able to go off doing our own thing again here soon. I actually am currently skilling into industry because I want to show off a bit of that, but basically I just don't want to have bad industry skills while doing it because that would make myself cry.
Permission requested. Docking request accepted.
But yeah, landing here. Let us. Right, need to talk to this person. Royal Jelly. Rogue drone you and I both want has been spotted in a dead space pocket near one of our stations, building a swarm of drones. I think it's going to try and destroy that station. There are 15 people on that expedition. Bring them all back home safely. You'll have a chance to save more lives and deal with that drone once and for all. Neat. But that's actually going to be where I'm going to end it for today. I thank you all very much for watching, and I hope to see you again next time for more Let's Play EVE Online. See you all then.